Hi, everybody. My name is Cynthia Morales. I'm the advisor for the Student Ambassadors, and today we're going to be interviewing an ambassador for their personal Q&A. Can you please give us your name?
My name is Ashley Sanchez.
Great. What's your major?
My major is Communication Studies for transfer.
Okay, and why did you choose that major?
I think I chose that major because of the influence I had with one of my professors, and he's currently my speech and debate professor.
Awesome. How long have you been attending Rio Hondo College?
I have been attending Rio Hondo College for about 2 years now.
Okay, great. So we're going to ask you some questions about Rio Hondo itself. What do you think is unique about Rio Hondo College?
The uniqueness, I guess it's just like any other college. It's how you make it unique to yourself, because how you see it, it makes it unique to yourself. Because to me, it's unique through the connections I'm making, the people that I'm meeting. So I don't say it's unique. It's just like how you feel personally, or the connection you have with the school.
Okay.
I don't know if it makes sense.
Yeah, that's a really great answer, because you really make the experience your own, and so long as you have something to tie you to the college and keep bringing you back, that's what makes it unique to you.
Yeah, because it can be just any other school, but it's the experiences, the professors that you meet, the impact that happens. Like every other college will do the same thing, but sometimes there's just one thing about it that just happens to make it more unique to you, because you went there and you had those experiences.
That's awesome. What is the best way you think to prepare for college?
I think to prepare for college, you have to accept that community college is always an option, and you shouldn't feel ashamed for yourself for attending a community college, and just be open to these opportunities, because they say college is either your best years, the years you remember, or it's just something you just don't want to take. So college is always an option. I think one way to prepare for college, I guess you can say, is consider what you were thinking on doing, because sometimes you're an undeclared student, so you don't know what you want to do. So I think keeping an open mind, I think, is one good way to prepare for college, because you're scared of everything. So just being open and unafraid can be the best way to prepare you. Like asking questions, making connections, going out of your circle. I think that's one of the good ways to like prepare yourself.
That's
Because
awesome.
it is a new environment we're not sure of.
That is really good advice. Keeping an open mind, that's really great. Do you feel like professors are able to give you individual attention if you needed it?
Yes, because most of the professors have office hours, and they're always so welcoming sometimes to you. So they will always try to be flexible, and they tend to come to email you back. Maybe not the quickest, but they do email you back, and they do give you the help that you do need.
Okay, great. I'm going to ask you some questions about transferring. When do you
Okay.
plan to transfer?
I plan to transfer hopefully by spring 2021.
Okay. If you could choose a dream university to transfer to, which one would it be?
Oh, I would want USC.
All right. What career path will you take after you earn your 4-year degree?
For your I think I probably would dabble in some journalism. I don't know which field of journalism, but I think I will go somewhere with journalism.
Okay. And then what's one thing that you look forward to once you transfer to USC?
I don't know, because for sure I wouldn't be looking forward to the LA traffic, but I think seeing students like me and the new experiences, I think that's one thing I would look forward to.
All right, cool. Now we're going to talk about campus involvement. What do students do for fun on campus?
For fun, student life always holds certain activities. So we try to hold like open mic nights. We have Rio Palooza once a year. So it's an event where all of our students gather around, have some fun. We showcase the talents that we have at Rio Hondo. We also try to do little mixers on campus. We do like a little Halloween dance mixer thing. So there's always something happening at Rio Hondo, which makes it fun. There's activities that's always occurring. I know student government also holds like this volleyball game in the lower quad. So there's something to do, and it's just getting involved and not feeling afraid of something new and meeting new people.
All right. And what are you personally involved in on campus?
Besides being with the student ambassadors, I am with speech and debate, and it is a class/activity that everyone is welcome to join.
And what was the reason for you joining speech and debate?
Well, partly it was because I needed for my requirement to transfer. Partly that's why I joined, and the reason why I stayed in speech and debate is because it's been a positive influence ever since I took that first semester of speech and debate.
Okay. Is it hard to join or to stay in speech and debate?
It is not hard to join the class, but to stay in the class is mostly about you. If you have the commitment in staying for the class and enduring the long days of tournament, it's all up to you. Joining is super easy. Just add the CRN, choose how many units you want to take, and commit to your lab hours, and there.
Okay. What are the time commitments for speech and debate?
The only time commitment that you have to come is on Tuesdays at, I think, 1 p.m. if they haven't changed it yet, at 1. And you stay in for 50 minutes. And it's just basically going over what is happening, any tournaments, any positive news, any updates, or something like that. And after that, Grant is very flexible on time schedules. So from Monday to Thursdays, I believe 8 a.m. to, I possibly believe 8 or 9 p.m. at night, you can come in, do your hours that you need to do. And he's very flexible. You don't have to stay for long. It just depends on your schedule. They try to work with your schedule. And as long as you commit to it, it makes it really easy.
Awesome. Can you tell me about one of your experiences at a tournament?
Okay, one. I don't think I could pick one. I think one of my experiences was when one in Cerritos. It was when I was being put into the open division. So that is the open division is when it's more competitive students and everything. So that was really nerve-wracking because it's something I wasn't prepared for as much, because normally I do in, I think it's called novice. The novice section is for students that are still learning, that they're barely like getting their flow on for the competitions. So El Cerritos was definitely a nerve-wracking situation for me because I was nervous, and it was something that I wasn't looking forward to because I was so nervous about doing it. But in the end, my partner helped me out. He was also guiding me. And I think that was one of the best tournaments personally, because my partner, David, he was really motivating. He was helping me. He was like, you're doing perfect. You need to fix some other things. But besides that, you got it. We didn't pass on to the next round, but we were one round away. So I feel it was an amazing achievement. We almost made it. And I think in one of the sections, I also went on to the other, what is it called? I moved on from one of my other pieces that I was doing. So I think El Cerritos was one of the best ones, or one of the good moments that I've had. But if I were to say just one, I think it will be Cerritos.
All right, great. This kind of concludes the Q&A portion. Is there anything that you wanted to share with students you are continuing?
For the new students, I would say, like I said earlier, just be open to everything at a college, any college. Don't be afraid to make memories. Like, let's say it's your shot of redemption. Maybe you didn't do enough things in high school. Feel free to open up in college. Be free to explore. Don't be nervous. For continuing students, I would say keep going, get that diploma, get that degree, get that certificate. We're all struggling, and it's going to be achievement. But don't feel pressured. Do it at your own pace. You don't have to commit to like the 2-3 years. Just do it at your own pace, because success comes, and it comes at its own pace. I think that's it.
That is really good advice. I love it. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time today, and we look forward to another session with you, okay?
Okay, bye.
Thank you.